Hi, and welcome to this week's Torah. In this week's Torah, we discuss a mitzvah which is very important, but the actual implications of this mitzvah have a much more wider-ranging application than just the mitzvah itself. The mitzvah is the mitzvah that you're not allowed to take an ox and a donkey, put them together, and plow together with them. The Torah tells us, Lo sachrosh b'shor uv'chamor yachtov, do not plow with your ox and your donkey together. What lies behind this mitzvah? So one of the explanations that brought in the commentators is that the ox is a very powerful animal. And whilst the donkey is a powerful animal as well, it's just not of the same strength, of the same ilk as the ox. And therefore it is unfair to subject the donkey to be pulling together with the ox, or the ox to be pulling together the donkey, because the ox has to pull doubly as hard, and the donkey feels very, very weakened by the fact that he has to pull together with somebody that's a lot stronger than him. And therefore the Torah tells us, don't take these two and pull your things together with them. Now, it's very nice to consider this and to think about it as an animal-friendly law, but I think there's a much deeper implication with this as well, and the question that we're going to bring up today is something that schools struggle with at the whole time, and that's a question called streaming. What do you do with the children in your class? If you have a class that has more than one stream, and you have to try and be able to make it work for everybody. So the old system used to be that you have the A stream, the B stream, and the C stream. The A stream are the clever kids, the B stream are the medium kids, and the C stream are the kids that are not as clever. But oftentimes this has a very negative effect on children, because any child who's in the C stream says to himself, I'm an underachiever. Because look, there's a B that's above me, and there's an A that's even above them. Who am I anyway? I'm nothing. And because they feel bad about themselves, they underachieve even though they could be achieving so much more. So that's the issue that you have with streaming. And the A stream sometimes get very haughty. They get very arrogant, saying, I'm the A stream, I'm the cleverest kid around. I'm not like the B stream or the C stream. They don't know what they're doing. It's only the A stream that really knows how to learn. That's the one issue that you deal with streaming. On the other hand, what they try to do then is they say, let's get rid of streaming. Let's mix things up. Let's put the weak kids and the strong kids in the same class, and then we give the teacher the job of a differentiation. The teacher now has to go ahead and has to figure out how to ask the question so that he asks the weaker child the question first, which is the easiest question, and then as he's building up to more difficult questions, he will ask older or more advanced children. But that's also an issue, because sometimes you have classes where they're very clever kids that mix together with kids of a very different ability. And the clever kids have heard it once and they're bored. That's it. They're finished. They understood it. And the kids that are a bit slower still haven't understood it. And the kids that are slower are being goaded, are being told by the other kids, come on, you're holding us back. And the other kids are saying, come on, it's unfair. I haven't understood it yet. And he creates this strife that we're discussing here in Kilayim, that the strong animal and the weak animal are going to be somewhat in wrong position. And here too, the strong child feels he's in the wrong position. I'm hearing this 20 times. And the weak child feels he's being dragged along and sometimes has to agree, say, yeah, I understood it, even though he didn't understand it, because he doesn't want to sound too stupid to the child that is stronger. So how do we solve this conundrum? I don't know. Schools need to work very hard to try to make sure that their children are streamed or done whatever you need to do with the classes so that each child feels that he's in an environment in which he will or she will flourish the most. But keep this lesson in mind. If you take the weak children and the strong children, and you expect exactly the same from them, or you ask them to perform in the same way, in a classroom where you've pitted them against people where it's unfair, where they don't stand a chance, you're doing nobody any favors. Wishing you all a very good Shabbos.